Alrighty then. Hello and once again, good evening YouTube. Welcome back to NASCAR 2005 Chase for the Cup. And that is the track that we're going to lose the championship at by a margin, but that's okay. This is the track that we've actually recovered occasionally, and he's having a tough time there in the background, unfortunately for him. I think his damage is getting automatically repaired. That's interesting. After the last part, we got a contract offer to drive the number 103 Huggers Oranges truck, and I said that I'd sleep on whether or not I actually wanted to take this opportunity. And you know what? I'm a dumbass, and I think I should take this opportunity. Because if I can get some decent finishes in this truck and at the couple of tracks that we have left, like Homestead I think I could do decent at. I think there's a Phoenix race in trucks at the end of the season. I think that if I do good in this and I can get to level 2 prestige before the next season starts, we have a legitimate chance of having some good contracts, or at least better contracts, if anything, a different contract. And no matter what, driving this truck is going to suck dick, so I prefer to not have to drive this truck next season for the full year. In which case, we are going to sign to drive the 103 Huggers Oranges truck right here, right now. And now we're going to simulate the entire Truck Series season. So Carl Edwards won Daytona, then it was Bill Molester. Travis Quaffle gets back-to-back wins here. Edwards again. It's Infineon. I didn't know trucks went to... Yeah, they did go to Infineon one year. I forgot about that. And actually, Matt Crafton's decent in this game for one reason only. There's barely any Truck Series drivers. Like McGee there. I highly doubt that guy actually exists. McGee. So, Treasure Lake 200. Locomotive 250. I have no idea where these races are at. Linux Spray on 200. That sounds like a real race. Power Stroke Diesel 200. That might be Bristol. Cheese Wheel 200. Now that is a quality race name. O'Reilly Thunder Road 188. And if we're lucky, we might get a Old Spice race in trucks. And if Wheelin's taught me anything, Old Spice is good in this game. At least in your first season. But we are going to drive this truck at the final couple of splattered races here and there, purely to get the prestige points. So let's hope for the best here. What's the first race we're going to do? Richmond. Richmond. Well, I sucked ass in the Wheelin race here. And this truck is the bottom of the barrel. This is the worst possible truck that you could drive. It is bad news Barrett, man. It is not a good, it's not a good truck. So this is going to be interesting. My goal for trucks is to finish in the top 25, and there actually are cautions in this one. So if I get dumped, we won't lose everything and have to finish last. So, and it takes place in the day. Look at this. Richmond in the daytime in NASCAR EA games. What? What? That's right, people. Richmond in the daytime, man. This was unheard of back in the day. And just to think that a mere 10 years later, they'd actually schedule... Holy Jesus, this thing doesn't turn. Maybe I should have at least tried some practice races in trucks before coming into here. Oh dear. See, the thing is, before even turning on game capture, I didn't know if I was going to actually pick up this contract. Holy shit, this truck is awful. Trucks don't go to Richmond anymore, do they? They should do that. They should do that again. I think, anyway. Oh god. 23rd, hell yeah. Oh shit on my ass, dude. Well, here we are. Bottom of the barrel. Doesn't get any worse than this. You know what? That's what we can take solace in, alright? It doesn't get worse than this. We can only go up from here. That's what we can take solace in this. 18th, outside lane. Rest in peace, me. Oh god. Well, Travis Quaffle driving the 24 up there. Bobby Hamilton Sr. Oh. Brandon Witt. Oh man, this is a blast from the past to say the least. 16 laps at Richmond. Let's see if I die as a result of this race. Don't worry, if the caution comes out, we don't have to race back to the line either. So if the caution comes out, I'm locked into whatever position I was in when the caution waved. So if I kill myself multiple times, it'll be fine. I'll just lose a bunch of friends. And, like, not like I was gonna have any friends in the first place, so... Fuck it, let's go! Woo! Who cares? Get the fuck out of the way, whoever's in the 18 truck. Reminds me of Kyle Busch, so go fuck yourself. Oh, shit. Yeah, it doesn't turn. I think that's Bill Lester, actually. Could you fuck off by chance? Ace Johnson. That is a quality name, I gotta say. Well, this is gonna suck ass. Okay, here we go. Screw it. Let's go. Inside lane, just hook the yellow line, get wrecked by whoever's behind me. A top 20 in this race would be decent. And plus, the tires apparently come back over you over the course of a long run. That guy's gonna try and dive bomb my ass. Don't give him the opportunity to. Don't even give him the pleasure. Is that Matt Crafton ahead of me? Yeah, Matt Crafton, at the time of this game's development, would not win a truck race for another 4 years. That is kind of amazing, considering the fact that they even put him in the game in the first place. Back marker trucks back in these days didn't even exist. You know, for all its faults, NASCAR Heat 2 really is a revolutionary game in the sense that back marker teams actually exist in the lower series. Like, there's barely any real drivers in these games. I don't even think Truex is in the Busch series in this game. Holy shit, the truck just didn't turn. It just, yep, there we go. First caution of the season. Hell yeah. First caution of career mode, and it comes at the most opportune time to get minimal amounts of hatred to me. Ironically, there's the 192 truck. And in this era of NASCAR, there's single file restarts, so I don't have to worry about being trapped on the outside lane. But there is the problem of this screen. Now, if your controller sucks ass like mine and gets stuck, well, it's going to flip through this at complete random. And for the most part, unless I'm pissed off, I'm going to let this screen just play out, because I don't want to accidentally go down pit road for no reason. Now, as far as pit road is concerned here, I don't think truck races are long enough to constitute green flag pit stops. And that includes these caution laps. Discounting caution laps even. We'll have to see if we get a green flag race in full, right? We'll have to wait until that happens to see when my fuel gets to half. Oh god. Because I absolutely think... Oh, someone's texting me. God damn it, I don't care. Because I think if people had to pit in this race, like if we legitimately got through this without a caution, they would have come down that time by. So, that leads me to believe that we do not need to pit, at least in... Oh god, they're coming down pit road. I should have pit. I should have pit. Oh. Poor decisions. Poor decisions in NASCAR. Well, it's the first race of my career, okay? We can let that be the excuse. And if we do have pit stops, I'm taking right sides only. Because the pit crew's probably going to suck just about as much ass as this truck. And I think it's an even... it's unlike NASCAR Heat Evolution, NASCAR Heat 2, NASCAR Heat Dirt to Daytona, right? Unlike that, it's a baseline. Every single track, you gotta go a certain... You dickbag. You gotta go a certain speed at every single track, and it might be 100 miles an hour. I'm not sure. Low fuel. We are definitely gonna need to pit at some point here. I don't want to pit yet, because it's really clogged up on pit lane right now. I want to go one more lap, ideally. I'm currently in first. Everyone behind... Everyone that was in front of me in the race has pit. I'm wrecking myself. Great driving on my part. We're coming down pit road next time by, and I think the speed limit's 100, but I'm going to go 70 just to be safe. Very low fuel. We are definitely pitting this time by. I have a full lap over the competition. Could someone spin out by chance? Could someone bring out the caution so that I lap the entire field? Okay, here we go, here we go. Someone not named me? Maybe? Well then, that's going to be interesting. I may or may not have just bullshitted my way to a win. Well, we may as well take full tank of fuel here. reduce the wedge a little bit. Fuel tank almost empty. Well, don't worry, I'm on pit road, so I guarantee I'll be fine here. Alright, first pit stop of the season. Let's go, boys! Let's do this shit. Good stop. Oh, man. A 14.9 second stop. You know what? That's actually pretty good. Well, I'm in first. Sorry, Travis. I'm actually still a full lap ahead of the field, too. And Travis just killed himself trying to get around me. Hang on. You guys are way faster than me, so I should just let you go. Yeah, I'm a full lap ahead of the field. So I'm gonna win. This is kind of bullshit. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, it's a strategy. This is exactly what I should do every race. You know, I'm gonna take it. I'm probably not gonna do well in any other race this year, so I may as well. And you know what? If I knew we had to pit in this race, I would have come down during that caution and probably have been the only one that came down. And I probably still would have won the race by a full lap as it is. So I think the more amazing part about this is that even after all this, everyone is still way faster than I am. Like, I was holding on to P20 for the longest time. But now, like, everyone is actually legitimately that much better than me, and I actually have fresher tires over everyone else. So that really tells me that this part of the season will be very long, even though I'm winning this race by 15 seconds right now. Look at this. Look at them go. I cannot keep up with last place. Yet here I am about to win this race. Something tells me that has something to do with full field catch-up. Because I could have sworn there was a catch-up in this game. So that when people are a lap down, they actually go faster and get their lap back. That might have something to do with it, but I just won in my debut. Justin Allgaier wins the NCTS 200 at Richmond. Yes. And Ace Johnson is not impressed. Well, that's a win. Yeah. And I got a lot of villain points for it, too. Got a lot of villain points for my trouble there. 3,000 prestige points, though. That'll get me a good truck next year. Okay, so the most bullshit race in channel history. Fuck! 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 I just pushed Piglet into a power-up! No! Go away! Go away! This is rape! God damn it, this is rape! Where's my rape whistle?